Okay. Hey y'all. Candy here. I'm doing Virgo now. And Virgo, y'all's energy is so happy. Like, um, it starts off as if there's a lot of things that you don't see. And because you're Virgo and you like to plan things out, that bothers you immensely. Like, you don't know what's about to happen. You have a lot of questions instead of answers. Some things are not making a lot of sense to you. And that is it has been pissing you off. Like, you're pissed. Like, you have started off before. That's what it's showing, that you are pissed because a lot of things haven't been illuminated. But that is no longer what's happening. So, questions that you have, like yes or no questions, the answer is yes. It says a new start is coming. And this new moon is a big indicator that yeses are happening. Like, you've had a lot of things maybe that you've been molding over, or projects that you've had in the works for a long time. And this also could be if you wanted to expand. If you're wanting to expand, this is the time to saying yes, do it now. And the reason why maybe you haven't been expanding is the same thing I got for Cancer, is you and your loved ones are safe. So maybe you feel, once again, like, maybe this will jeopardize something by you expanding. But everything is safe and good to go. So if you're planning something, continue planning. You're in a good phase of planning. And if it's something that you don't know, or you're waiting on the approval for something, emotions are running very high. And this is why I say that emotions are running very high because you are anxious about the approval of something, hearing yeses, a big dream coming true. Once again, talking about expansion, especially business owners. Emotions are running high, but what this card also means is this the super moon. So now it's like, for one, look at some obvious things, because so far it doesn't say that you have to change anything. It's really telling you to continue on your path. Continue on the path. You've been doing a good job. You've been doing a great job in all of your endeavors. Really, you have. But now things are being illuminated to you so that you can be in a safer way to continue doing whatever it is. And I say that because it says, look at, this card indicates two things. Like I said before, is look at the obvious. And if you have obviously been working your butt off, this is your hard work is paying off. If you've obviously been working your butt off, it's obvious that you should continue on that path, and that things will become greater for you. Things are building for you. But it's also, if you haven't been doing that thing, then it's obvious you won't. If you haven't been putting the work in, it's obvious you won't make some dreams come true. And maybe if you haven't been putting the work in, it's because you haven't been believing in the impossible. It says believe in the impossible. So right now, maybe if you haven't been putting the work in and you haven't been doing what you need to do, then that means it's because you have a lack of belief that this thing wants you to believe in the impossible. And then the other side is that if you haven't put in the work and you still have these questions, and they're very unanswered, and you don't quite know how things are going to turn out, it's almost telling you to be a little bit patient and to really, once again, believe in the impossible dream. Like, that's what you started off. Remember why you started something. That's a big message. Like, I just got chills. Remember why you started on this path in the first place. Because you're kind of almost losing your way. And it's almost like in this time, the path is going to be re-illuminated for you. And this is why emotions are running high, because you've gotten a lot of anxiety because things aren't maybe not looking the way that you want them to look, or they're not going in the spaces that you need them to go. And that's just life, Virgo. Like, you can't plan for life. Like, the lack of knowledge of that sometimes holds you guys back. not from doing things, because Virgo is not gonna ever be like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. No, Virgo's gonna try it. Virgo's gonna try it. I love their heart. I actually admire Virgo so much, and it's because of the fact that I'ma just do it. Like, fuck it. But y'all know that y'all are really more premeditated in the fact that before you just be like, fuck it, I'ma do it, you have a plan. But that's the whole thing. Now, this is where y'all worries have been coming from, because you're so worried that, either the plan is not going to work, or it's not looking like what it's supposed to look like for you, or as you're planning, you're not accounting for some things that are going to be now illuminated for you. But you can't have a hand on everything. Sometimes you have to let the universe take over. And whatever it has to do with you and your loved ones are safe, you really do have to believe that. Like, y'all care a lot about family, but it also kind of holds you back too when you care a lot about family, or what your family's not doing, or what you can't do for them. Everybody is living their own life story. I understand that you care, and it is coming from a caring space, but it is coming from the need to control, and that's your biggest thing. Y'all have to let go sometimes. Y'all have to let go and let God. Let go and let God. That's what I heard just now. Because impossible dreams come true when you let that. Even a sense of security happens when you let that happen, because there's certain parts of your life where you didn't know what was going to happen, and you still made it through. So it is kind of like a time to like illuminate the fact that you're stronger than what you think, and that the people around you are stronger than what you think. And because I know Virgo be like, oh, these motherfuckers, y'all so dumb. Y'all so damn dumb. And you just want to shake people. But everybody's living their story, including you. And your safety, your security sometimes cannot be planned as far as you want it to be planned. There's no way. Like, you aren't God. And I love my Virgos, but the God complex got to end. Like, you can't make people do what you want them to do. And you can't make the flow of the universe always be geared towards how you feel it should be, because we live in an eternal flowing space. That's the symbol of the 8, right? That's the symbol of the 8. That's eternity. Now, what do you see? You see abundance. This is great, big, abundant energy, but you do see these narrow spots, this small space, and where it looks rough. And you've been there before, but now, and maybe you're there now. And that's what it's kind of seeming. But new things are coming, and your hard work is paying off, and your emotions are running high. But think about how that helps you manifest and how it doesn't help you manifest. Because if you're in this new wave and these new impossible big dreams are coming true, you need to be able to manifest some courage for them. If not just simply the courage, then definitely the understanding that you're deserving of it after the madness. You still deserve it. I don't care what you did. I don't care how you are, who you are. I don't care if you really do or don't have the God complex. Virgo has been working hard, right? So that means that you are deserving of it. Spirit said so. Like, scared money don't make no money, and y'all get it. Y'all ain't really never scared. So there's not so much courage, but just the understanding to just relax. You can't control everything, but what you can control, you've been rocking that shit, and prosperity lies ahead. Go Virgo, go Virgo. Prosperity lies ahead. So do your best to not try to control every situation, because y'all can't. And in knowing that, that is what's going to let the impossible dreams come true. And that is what's going to make you understand that your family and you are really safe. That's going to give you more security, knowing you can't control everything. And I love y'all so much, and I want to see y'all succeed. So that's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it did, hit me up. I am doing personal readings. Love y'all.